not one to break promises. I don't want to hurt you, but I need to breathe. At the end of it all, you're still my best friend. But there's something inside that I need to release. Which way is right? Which way is wrong? How do I say that I need to move on? You know we had this separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing I can really say. I can lie no more. I can hide no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. You giving me more than I can return. Yet there's oh so much that you deserve. There's nothing to say, nothing to do. I'm nothing to give. I must live without you. You know we had this separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing I can really say. I can lie no more. I can lie no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing that I can really say. I can lie no more. I can hide no more. Got to be true to myself. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way.
Species from male to female, or back and forth, depending on who's in the area. You would find a fish like this over in Asia, and they're very colorful, and they just kind of swim along like that. Sometimes you have to look in and look at it, and you can see their eyes moving side to side.
comes an interesting ray right beside you. Can you tell us about this ray?
This is an eagle ray. We have several of them in here, and they just kind of glide around. That's a member of the stingray family.
It's pretty.
All
Looks
right.
like an
And
eagle
all
head.
the stingrays that are in here, all the different varieties, do they have their barbs intact?
Yes, they do. Like I say, the main rays don't have a barb, but the rest of them do.
That's right, folks. The rays that are in here, the stingrays, that is, not the manta rays, they have their barbs intact. We don't clip them. But as you know, if you've been out in the atrium, we have a touch pool with count those rays where you can touch those rays. And we clip their barbs on a regular basis. The barbs on the stingrays are just like our fingernails. We clip them, they're fine for a few weeks or so, and then we have to clip them again. Okay, let's see what else we've got around here. While we're looking for any other exciting animals, Larry, tell us about the diver that's in the water with you.
This is Jonathan. He's my safety diver. And his job is to kind of keep an eye behind you. And that's not a weapon, that's just a tool. He'll stick that out, and the other fish will come and they'll see that and kind of sets up a boundary. Whenever we're in here, I always have a safety diver with me, whether I'm working or doing the dive show.
Look at that.
And here's that hook-head wrasse you were telling the folks about, giving everybody a good view of that animal. The folks, you can probably see it moving its eyes and watching what's going on around it. Those hook-head wrasse, by the way, are an endangered species. It's very pointed out. They come from Asian waters. They are a delicacy in that part of the world.
Because them fish are swimming.
Larry, why don't we tell the folks a little bit about the sawfish that's laying right down here. Here comes another one swimming along right below you.
You know, these sawfish, like a lot of different fish, when you look at the top of them, they look like a shark. But they're actually a member of the ray family. You can tell that if you look underneath, you can see the gill slits underneath. That determines whether it's a shark or a ray. And these sawfish will kind of lay in the sand, and they're looking for food. Actually, they'll use that rostrum, they'll dig in the sand, and they're looking for crustaceans or shrimp or something to eat. They also use that rostrum as a defensive weapon.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, Larry, why don't you tell the folks a little bit about the opportunity for diving and swimming in here like you're doing?
Sure. Every afternoon we have a program, and you can see it up on the screen.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand